हे डियर स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक टू अवर चैनल वंस अगेन। बच्चों, जैसे कि आप जानते हैं हमने प्रीवियस लेक्चर में अपना चैप्टर नंबर 2 ह्यूमन रिसोर्स डेवलपमेंट को कंप्लीट कर दिया है। अब आता है हमारा वो वाला एस्पेक्ट जो हमें बड़ा ही पसंद है। कंसेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी को टेस्ट करने के लिए हम आते हैं अपने ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस के ऊपर। तो बिना अपना वक्त ज़ाया किए हम चालू करेंगे अपना ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस। सबसे पहले है एमसीक्यूज यानी कि मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन। ह्यूमन रिसोर्स डेवलपमेंट इज वन ऑफ द इम्पॉर्टेंट एरियाज ऑफ ह्यूमन रिसोर्स प्लानिंग, और बाकी सारी चीज़ें बाद में आती है। ह्यूमन रिसोर्स डेवलपमेंट जो है वो कौन सा एरिया है? ह्यूमन रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट का। सेकेंड है डैश कंसिस्ट ऑफ प्लान्ड प्रोग्राम्स अंडरटेकन टू इम्प्रूव एम्प्लॉय। देखो, जहाँ पर हमको एम्प्लॉय का नॉलेज, स्किल, एटीट्यूड, बिहेवियर डेवलप करना है वो पॉसिबल है विद द हेल्प ऑफ ट्रेनिंग। Now, DASH is a method of training wherein trainees are trained in an environment that closely resembles actual workplace, यानी कि artificial environment create किया जाता है और वो create किया जाता है simulation वाले part में। तो simulation method जो है training का, वहाँ पर आपको एक ऐसा environment create किया जाता है जहाँ पर आपको बताया जाता है how we are supposed to perform. Dash is a systematic description of employees job relevant strength and weaknesses। एम्प्लॉय की स्ट्रेंथ एंड वीकनेसेस का पता जो लगाया जाता है वो माइकल साहब ने हमको बोला है अपने डेफिनेशन में परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल के। नेक्स्ट इज डैश इज अ ट्रेडिशनल मेथड ऑफ परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल whereby परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल रिपोर्ट इज नॉर्मली नॉट डिस्क्लोज टू द एम्प्लॉयज। ये रिपोर्ट जो है वो एम्प्लॉय को डिस्क्लोज नहीं की जाती है क्योंकि ये एक कॉन्फिडेंशियल रिपोर्ट होती है। डैश अप्रेजल इज कंडक्टेड बाय वेरियस पार्टीज। बहुत लोग मिलकर जो अप्रेजल करते हैं आपका वो होता है 360 डिग्री परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल। नेक्स्ट इज जनरली हायर एम्प्लॉय टर्नओवर रेट टेक्स प्लेस अमॉन्ग डैश अचीवर्स। तो हाई अचीवर्स को हायर एम्प्लॉयर टर्नओवर रेट में मिलता है। डैश जनरेट्स इक्विटी इन पे। इक्विटी इन पे का मतलब है यहाँ पर परफॉर्मेंस रिलेटेड पे आपको मिलता है। ये हर किसी को परफॉर्मेंस के ऊपर ही पे मिलेगा इरिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ देयर पोजीशन, इसीलिए इसे कहा जाता है इक्विटी इन पे। नेक्स्ट इज डैश इज द रेशियो ऑफ रिटर्न्स टू कॉस्ट। आंख बंद करके लिखना है इसका आंसर एफिशिएंसी। डैश हेल्प्स टू इंट्रोड्यूस न्यूली अपॉइंटेड एम्प्लॉय टू द एग्जिस्टिंग एम्प्लॉयज। न्यूली अपॉइंटेड एम्प्लॉय को एग्जिस्टिंग में लेकर आते हैं, वो है इंडक्शन। In dash method of training, the subordinate is trained to perform the duties and responsibilities of the superior। under study के अंदर होता है ये, under study position। Dash means that performance appraisal is influenced by past performance। past performance के basis पर performance appraisal spillover effect, किसी की past को देखकर judge करना, spillover effect। Now dash effect influences the rater's consideration of one positive factor, halo effect। Dash is a learning process required by managers for enhancing general administrative abilities। general administrative abilities को improve development। Now dash is a method of training wherein employees are transferred from one job to another। एक job से दूसरा job दिया जाता है, training का ही method है job rotation। Next is a sequence of positions occupied by a person during the course of his lifetime। career। Dash planning is a process of making arrangements to fill up key organizational positions। succession planning। Now under dash method of performance appraisal, employees are classified into 3 categories: high performer, average performer, low performer। ये आता है हमारा bell shaped curve method के अंदर। Now dash deals with cost and contribution of human resources to the organization, that is human resource accounting के अंदर कॉस्ट और उनका कंट्रीब्यूशन कैलकुलेट किया जाता है। डैश एनालिसिस इज अ प्रोसेस ऑफ एनालाइजिंग द रोल ऑफ अ मैनेजर इन रिलेशन टू अदर मैनेजर्स हु आर अफेक्टेड बाय हिज और हर परफॉर्मेंस। रोल एनालिसिस जो कि हमारा मॉडर्न मेथड है। डैश अप्रेजल इज अ फ्यूचर ओरिएंटेड अप्रेजल ऑफ एम्प्लॉय। पोटेंशियल अप्रेजल, परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल तो परफॉर्मेंस के बेसिस पे वो पास्ट होता है। पोटेंशियल अप्रेजल फ्यूचर ओरिएंटेड अप्रोच है। Now under dash behavior, performance is influenced by recent behavior of employee, ignoring the commonly demonstrated behavior during the entire appraisal period। तो ये latest behavior के basis पर performance appraisal होता है। Under dash behavior, performance is influenced by past behavior of employee, ignoring the commonly demonstrated behavior during the entire appraisal period। past को देखकर judge किया, spillover effect। Next is under dash, entire performance appraisal is based on average score of the employee. एवरेज स्कोर के बेसिस पर सबको हमने परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल दिया है, सेंट्रल टेंडेंसी. अंडर डैश, एंटायर परफॉर्मेंस अप्रेजल इज बेस्ड ऑन वन नेगेटिव फैक्टर, हॉर्न इफेक्ट. वन पॉजिटिव इज हालो, वन नेगेटिव इज हॉर्न इफेक्ट. Under dash, entire performance appraisal is based on one positive factor is halo effect. Dash is the integrated use of training and development, organizational development, career development to improve individual, group and organizational effectiveness, that is human resource management. Now, dash is a technique of management development program whereby a senior manager acts as a guide to train and develop junior manager, mentoring. Dash is a systematic process by which a person selects career goals and means to achieve them, that is your career planning. Next is dash is a set of programs to match an employee's career goals and abilities with current and future opportunities. Current and future के बारे में सोचकर जो planning चलती है, that is your career development. Dash is a process of making arrangements to fill up key organizational positions including that of CEO, succession planning. Dash is a discussion with the employee of a problem that usually has emotional content. अभी पढ़ा है हमने counseling. Next is dash is a technique of counseling in which the counselor listens to the employee problem, decides with the employee the solution. Problem को सुना, decide किया solution with the employee to overcome the problem and then motivates the employee to implement the solution. तो ये करता है directive counseling. Now, dash is a technique of counseling in which counselor listens to the problem, understands the problem, motivates the employee to arrive at a solution. That is your non-directive. Directive is counselor-centered, non-directive is counselee or employee-centered. Dash is a technique of counseling under which the counselor and counselee are jointly responsible for solution to the problem, that is participative counseling. Dash is an interaction process whereby the trainees interact in a small group and become sensitive of the feelings of others so as to develop effective team spirit. That counts for T group, that is your sensitivity training. Now, dash is a technique of training whereby executives are placed in a training center, assessment center, and they are asked to provide solutions to a particular problem, assessment center. Dash is a technique of training whereby the superior plays an active role in training the employee, so that is coaching. Dash is a technique of training whereby the superior plays a passive role in training the employee. Passive role counseling में होता है, जहाँ पर active role जो होता है वो counselor का होता है, passive role जो होता है वो superior का होता है. Under dash method of performance appraisal, the rater records important incident involving the ratees. Critical incident method. That comes so far with true or false now. Human resource development provides only short-term benefits to the organization. False, it is giving you a very long-term benefit which includes career development, succession planning. These all are a part of human resource development. So generally, human resource development function is performed by finance department. Definitely not. Logically है ये HR department. HRD programs facilitate quality of work life, which is true. Managers can be trained with the help of business games. True. The term seminar and workshops are synonymous. They are not at all synonymous. The answer is false. Job rotation reduces monotony of routine duties. True. Performance appraisal can be biased. Yes, true. Performance evaluation is same as job analysis. False. Performance evaluation is completely different from job analysis. Amount of retention bonus may depend on length of service of the employee. True. Retention bonus depend करता है कितना साल सर्व किया है कंपनी को. Performance related pay follows the principle of equity, which is true. Induction training is provided to permanent employees. False. It can be to temporary employees also. Refresher training provides information on duties and responsibilities of the employees. So that is false. Planned progression does not involve higher pay, position and power. Of course, that is false. Retraining is a combination of induction training and on-the-job training. False. Job rotation increases monotony of employees due to different types of jobs. False. It decreases the monotony or reduces the monotony. Under coaching, the superior plays a passive role in training the subordinate. False. The term committees and conferences are synonymous. Completely false. When performance appraisal is based on a negative factor of an employee, it is called as halo effect. False. Training hinders innovation in an organization. Training is helping to motivate the employee and come up with innovative ideas. So that is true. So this answer is false. Training is helping. That is true. Ineffective training programs improves efficiency of employees. Effective training program will improve the efficiency and not inefficient training program or ineffective training program. So the statement given is false. Last but not the least, we have matched the columns. So correct answers are already given in front of group 8 and the correct answers are in group B. Job rotation training, it overcomes the monotony of jobs. Coaching is talking about active role by superior. Counseling, where advices are given by superiors. Simulation training, artificial environment is created. Classroom training, wherein we have group discussions. Second part talks about confidential reports. So no feedback is given to the employees. Under critical incident method, important incidents are being recorded. Role analysis, focal role of one employee will have an impact on other managers also of different departments. Ranking method is a paired comparison method, 360-degree appraisal, wherein appraisal are given by various parties, or we can call them as stakeholders. Last match the column is talking about induction, for which we have information of the organization given to the employees. Job rotation reduces monotony. Refresher training, up-to-date information is given. Retraining, refresher cum job training, and simulation is nothing but your artificial environment. तो यहाँ पर बच्चों हमारे चैप्टर नंबर 2 का ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस भी कंप्लीट होता है। मिलते हैं आपसे नेक्स्ट सेशन में हमारे नए चैप्टर के साथ। टिल देन स्टे ट्यून्ड टू आवर चैनल। थैंक यू वेरी मच।